Shock Monkey Radio is created by adults for entertainment purposes. The views and opinions expressed here do not reflect the sponsors or FXPG Public Radio. For additional information, refer to the U.S. Bill of Rights. Stand warned. So, seeing as it's coming into the Halloween season, and I talked a little bit about it last week. I'm going to talk about a few more things today because I'm just in the mood of the season. So today I'm talking about witches, warlocks, and wizards. So I'm a Christian. I believe in miracles, and miracles are not magic. Even if Jesus rubbed some spit-flavored mud on your eyes and cured your blindness, that's a miracle, not magic. There are some texts that say that when God cast out the rebellious third of angels, that they came to earth to bang human women and teach them magic. And that's where the origin of witches comes from. And now here's the thing, is like that the whole tale of being the rebellious third being cast out of heaven and onto earth. It seems like, number one, it's something that God probably wouldn't allow. And number two, well, maybe he did want to allow. Anyway, so it sounds like something that a repressed priest, a celibate priest would say, well, if I were evil, what would I do? I would come to earth and bang all the women and teach them magic tricks. And so that's where the origin of witches really comes from. I mean, I get it. As a modern man, I am in awe of the power of God. And in the 1500s, I would totally buy that power was attainable by evil people who consort with evil spirits. So alas, I would probably be one of those guys saying that we need to burn the witch. But 1500s madman is stupid and uneducated. Because modern madman understands that magic isn't real. Spells aren't real. There is no special combination of words that will make it rain for your crops or place a Jack Sprat curse upon a fat man. Witches and wizards aren't real. Take stage magicians, for example. Not the same thing, you say? Fuck you. They are exactly the same thing. Stage magicians use psychology, sleight of hand, deception, distraction, and mathematics in order to create the illusion of magic. Interesting factoid, humans are the only creatures that can combine all these skills to create this effect. You ever do some magic for a monkey? They will lose their shit like a San Francisco Poop Patrol employee with a traumatic brain injury. The witches and wizards of yore have been downgraded to the Job Bluth areas of our society due to our collective education and intelligence. Even the dumbest people walking this planet today know that David Copperfield probably knows how to palm a playing card, and that David Blaine is pulling a fast one on you and not actually channeling the dark forces because he sold his soul to Satan. Plus, the idea that Satan needs to buy souls is ridiculous, considering all the billions he got for free. Sure, I'm skeptical about magic, and it's a crying shame that people through the centuries have been persecuted for witchcraft based upon the idea that God's power can be accessed by man or woman. Believe me, I understand that the idea of burning witches comes from the Christians of a certain time. They believe so certainly in the power of God that there must be an antithesis on the flip side of that coin, and in their uneducated, irrational fear, they murdered thousands of innocent people on the basis of conjecture. Like I said last week, we are the monsters. And those Puritans who burned witches at the stake were so blind and uneducated that they could not see the true evil in that situation. And here's the thing, the Salem witch trials happened in Salem, Massachusetts. Did I say that right? Sorry, Massachusetts. Where there were no witches. Now, Salem has become an occultist mecca where they think that there is magical power in the place where they tried to burn away the witchcraft. Oh, the irony. It makes me wonder about the Highlander Holy Ground rule. Would they magically be stopped from fighting on holy ground? Or is it just considered bad form to spill blood on holy ground? Now, I don't believe in holy ground any more than I do in magic. For all the power is God's, and all the ground was created by God. No amount of gesticulating over a baby, over water, over a meal, or even your golf clubs is going to make any difference whatsoever. It's just as pointless as saying, God bless you, when someone sneezes, because at one time, Christians thought sneezes meant the devil was sneaking up on you. And newsflash, Creedence Clearwater Revival did not put a spell on you. So that was my rant. My rant about witches and magic. It's not real. So go out there this Halloween and have a good time. Nothing to be afraid of. Just a bunch of mischievous humans out and about. And we are the monsters.